All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. All right, before I get going with this video, I don't typically do the whole screen share thing, but let's see if it works here. Okay. All right, we weren't supposed to hear anything. I don't want to get a copyright violation. All right, just saying. But holy crap, Batman! This is an amazing song. Bill Champlin reunites with Jason Scheff and guitar player Peter Friestedt, who is just amazing. He's been putting out great music for years, and oftentimes he finds these guys like Champlin, Jason Scheff. He worked with Lou Pardini a while back. And this song could be one of the great songs of 2023 that nobody gets to hear, although people are listening to it over on various platforms. Again, if you want to hear your Chicago life back from the mid 1980s up until like Bill Champlin left Chicago, and then of course Jason left Chicago, and now they're both free to do great music like this. Could this be the start of something big? I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm hoping that the rest of this album has these two gentlemen working side by side. They sound pretty much like they've always sounded. Bill Champlin, I believe, 75 years old, hasn't lost a step. I saw him in concert a few months ago with Jeff Coffey and a guy from Earth, Wind, and Fire. John Paris, I believe, is his name. He's the drummer for EWF. And the show was off the hook. Keith Howland, too, was there. Everybody's an ex something from Chicago. So just superb. The song is called Carrie. Go listen to it. A lot of people today are listening to the new Steve Perry song, although it's not just him. It's mostly the High Kings with a little help from Steve Perry. Steve Perry does some harmony vocals, and then he does a couple of little vocal solos toward the end of the song. So you have to listen to the entire track to get the full impact of Steve Perry. The Streets of Kinsale by the High Kings, featuring Steve Perry, formerly of the band Journey, was written and produced by Glenn Power from the band The Script. A unique, fresh folk anthem featuring a trifecta of musical talents and a litany of musical instruments combined to create a powerful new folk song. It's the telling of a true love story, its complexity and simplicity prevailing through the passing of time, all set in beautiful Kinsale, Ireland. The song is pretty good. Now, I'm not really a folky kind of guy. This isn't really my wheelhouse, but the song is melodic, and as they say, it uses a lot of different instrumentation. So, yeah, I give a thumbs up to the song. I also believe that Steve Perry sounds good on this. He sounds really good. They use his vocals very effectively toward the middle and end part of the song. And you have to kind of listen carefully to hear Steve when he first starts singing, but then he gets a few solos and you just know it's him. And so anyway, this kind of reminds me of the time when Steve Perry went off in the late 80s and he was hanging out with Clannad, if anyone remembers that. Yeah, Steve Perry and Clannad. You can look that one up. I think this is a better song than the song he did with Clannad, but then again, I'd have to go back and listen to all of these songs that Steve has been a part of. He's done a lot of guest work where he's lent his vocal talents, and most of the time it's very effective. And here with the High Kings, I think he's going to make a lot of his own fans happy and fans of authentic Irish folk music. It's just kind of weird. This isn't Journey, folks. So I think that's the only disappointment that a lot of people have. It's just not going to be like it was years and years ago. And I think most of us are over that, but there are some of us that are still thinking, Steve should still get back with Journey. And I'm thinking, yeah, probably not. Anyway, folks, tell you what, let's just screen share that song of the two songs. I'm sorry, I love Steve Perry and all, but this song by Bill Champlin and Jason Scheff, it's called Carrie, with a little help from Peter Fristedt. He's just this great guitarist. I believe he's from Sweden. I could be wrong, but a lot of people who are doing great things, they're from Sweden, and I would highly recommend this song. Put this one on repeat play. It's like Chicago and Toto and Boz Scaggs, and it's just really great music, folks. And yeah, it's a good day when you hear great music by both Steve Perry, or at least Steve in there, and two legends like Bill Champlin and Jason Scheff. All right, folks, I'm done with this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I've gotten wind that it's not just me who's losing revenue and who's kind of hemorrhaging subscribers or new subs not signing up as quickly anymore. Apparently, YouTube across the board, their advertising revenue is down. Thus, they say it's down by like 2 or 3%, but my revenue is down by like 50%. So again, I would ask those of you who can help me out via Patreon or through YouTube memberships, which again gets sent to the final tally on the 20th of the month or whenever it's paid out. But yeah, it's very helpful. Patreon for $1 or $2 a month, and subscribing to the channel. We're starting to see some subscribers again. I appreciate that. And until next time, thanks again. God bless. And, keep your money out of the banks if you can. Things aren't looking good out there.